Now, I will tell you, Busters, I'm not a fan of Custer's, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Now, to some he was a hero, but to me his score was zero, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Now, George, he'd had victories, but never massacres, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Old George had done his fightin' without too much excitin', and the general, he don't ride well anymore. When the men were away huntin', old Custer'd come in pumpin', and the general, he don't ride well anymore. He killed children, dogs, and women, with victories he was swimmin', and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Now the Sioux were getting tired and their temperatures were fired, but the general, he don't ride well anymore. Crazy Horse sent out the call for Sitting Bull and Gall, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. 12,000 warriors waited, they were unanticipated, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Thus the Little Bighorn massacre was born, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. The Cheyenne and the Sioux had quite a lot to do, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Old Custer split his men, well, he won't do that again, 'cause the general, he don't ride well anymore. The proud 7th Cavalry, it got plumb massacred, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Custer made his stand with his little band, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. But he wasn't fighting women, the Indians left them hidden, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. Custer got eliminated and his legend uncreated, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. It's not called an Indian victory, but a bloody massacre, and the general, he don't ride well anymore. There would have been more enthusing if them Indians were losing, but the general, he don't ride well anymore. General George A. Custer, his yellow hair had luster, but the general, he don't ride well anymore. He got barbered violent, and now old George is silent, and the general,